Welcome back. It's a run-up to the Modi government 3.0 and the challenge before Prime Minister Modi and the BJP is increasingly visible. Negotiations for the cabinet berths have begun. Allies include not only the kingmakers, Chandrababu Naidu-led TDP and Nitish Kumar-led JDU, also demands from JDS's Kumaraswamy, Shiv Sena's Eknath Shinde and LJP's Chirag Paswan. Naidu has demanded for 3 cabinet berths as well as 1 speaker post, among others. In 2014, Naidu's TDP was allotted 1 cabinet berth, civil aviation, and a Minister of State position in the Information Technology Ministry. JDU is demanding 3 cabinet berths, including railways and Jal Shakti. In 2019, JDU wanted cabinet berths, 4 of them, with 16 MPs, but did not join the government as their demand was not met by the BJP, which had a majority of its own in the Lok Sabha. This time, of course, the situation is very different because JDU, though has only 12 MPs this time, but along with Chandrababu Naidu's TDP are being seen literally as the kingmakers. LJP has also demanded for 1 cabinet and 1 MOS post. There's also demands from Nitish Kumar as well as Chirag Paswan for reviewing or re-looking at the centre's Agniveer scheme after the election results. These are renewed demands. These are not just the earlier demands that we are mentioning at this point. There are renewed demands for all of this, including a demand for a caste census that has been raised by JDU. Remember, the BJP has not favoured for a caste census, whereas it's been always an opposition plank whatsoever. But several state governments, including for that matter now Nitish Kumar of the JDU, have been in favour of a caste census. Let's just quickly listen in to the reactions first.
अग्निवीर योजना को लेकर के मतदाताओं के एक हिस्से में नाराजगी रही है। हमारी पार्टी चाहती है कि विस्तार से उन कमियों खामियों को दूर किया जाए, जिसको लेकर के जनता ने सवाल उठाए। यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड पर पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष होने के नाते विधि आयोग के अध्यक्ष श्री चौहान को मुख्यमंत्री चिट्ठी लिख चुके हैं। हम इसके विरुद्ध नहीं है, लेकिन जितने भी स्टेक होल्डर्स हैं, चाहे मुख्यमंत्री हो, चाहे डिफरेंट पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज हों या डिफरेंट सेक्ट्स हों, उनसे बातचीत करके इसका हल निकाला जाना चाहिए। जातिगत जनगणना को देश की किसी पार्टी ने मना नहीं किया है। बिहार ने रास्ता दिखाया है। प्रधानमंत्री ने भी ऑल पार्टी डेलीगेशन में इसका विरोध नहीं किया है। इसलिए जातिगत जनगणना समय की मांग है और हम इसको परसू करेंगे।
And I'm being joined at this point by Dinakar Lanka, who's a BJP leader, and Vijay Kumar, who's a TDP spokesperson, Adv APS Khadial, who's a spokesperson for Congress, and S. Nageshkumar, who's a former resident editor for The Hindu. Thank you very much, all 4 of you, for joining us. Let me just straight go across to Dinakar Lanka at this point. Mr. Dinakar Lanka, what's the way forward? I mean, the BJP has never really been openly in favor of caste survey or a caste census. That's something that the opposition has been demanding all through, but you had something that was mooted by Nitish Kumar when he was in the opposition, eventually joined the NDA for that matter. But that's one part of it. You've also had this caste census being raised by others as well. Chandrababu Naidu, for example, in Andhra has always backed for a caste census. So how is everything going to come together in the Modi government 3.0?
As far as the caste census is concerned, it is appropriate to take at the state level by the state government because there are some practical constraints. Let you see in Andhra Pradesh, if you take Reddy community, Kamma community, they are OCs in Andhra Pradesh, whereas the same communities are BCs in Tamil Nadu and the Karnataka. So such kind of practical constraints exist as far as the caste census are concerned. If we go through across the nation, if we want to use a caste census by at national level, these kind of practical constraints are there. Let we discuss in NDA coordination meeting as per the wishes of the respective alliance partners. Definitely, we express and explain the practical constraints, and we come out from the logical conclusion how to come out from all these issues. And cabinet beds also you are referring. Those the things are within the NDA. We are running our governance for last 10 years as the NDA. Even though BJP has won majority, other parties also part and parcel in the government. We don't have any problem. Previously, prior
No. There's a big
2014
difference.
also,
There's a big difference. Dinakar Lanka, I don't think you can whitewash what's happening right now with what's happened in the past. That's just not possible because you don't have, BJP doesn't have a majority and does require its alliances to form a government. So I don't think you can compare the two at all.
No. These kind of speculations are raising by the Congress party and a few media channels. They are raising, of course, they raise it.
What speculation? Sorry, what speculation? I am asking particularly what your alliance have spoken. No, Dinakar Lanka, you are, I think, veering away from the topic. Because my question, no, allow me. You raised a point. Allow me, sir. Allow me. You raised a point. My answer is very simple. I am not saying what the opposition is saying. I am saying what your alliance partners are saying. JDU has said this, LJP has said this. This is what I'm saying. I'm not even brought the opposition yet into the picture. Just putting this on record.
We don't have any problem. We have proper coordination. We can communicate. We can explain. Definitely, we will sort out in a meaningful manner. As far as the ministries are concerned, there are a lot of speculations are going on whether any of our alliance partners expressed their view regarding to the ministries.
No, I'll come to that. I haven't even asked you that question, sir. I'll come to that. Allow me to go to others. I'll come to that. N. Vijay Kumar also joins us. He's a spokesperson for TDP. Mr. Vijay Kumar, you all are being seen as the kingmakers, as it were. Chandrababu Naidu is being hailed as a statesman for the way he has been all this while. But my question to you, while of course there are demands for cabinet berths, as it were, but it's very interesting and everybody seems to be wanting to know what's the reason for sticking so hard while demanding the post of a speaker?
Okay. See, TDP is known for its smooth functioning. We were working with Vajpayee without any other portfolio except the speaker. So we are known for smooth functioning with our allies. So speaker was something that Balayogi, the ex-speaker who has expired in a chopper accident, it was just a sentiment actually. So we are just around 16%, sir. We are not going to really get anything by being a speaker. It was only a sentiment that we have. So, and apart from that, you are saying that we are insisting on, 2 envoys beds or 2 cabinet beds, etc. TDP does not at any point of time insist on portfolios or number of ministers. We have, even last time when we were very, very close with the BJP in 2014, we were just sufficed with only 2 ministers. One was cabinet and one was, envoys. So it's the issue is the question is not with respect to cabinet. The issue is with respect to state. We came with alliance with BJP just for the sake of our state. So all these cabinet issues, cabinet beds, and 1 or 2 cabinets here and there are really small issues. So our DNA is only as far as we are concerned. We are a regional party.
So what's your issue? So what's your issue? Just want to know.
We don't have any issue.
Of course, you're saying you have a sentiment issue with the speaker, and you don't have any particular demands for cabinet berths. You're not going to flex yourself on that. So, when you are joining the government, is there something that you really want? Is a special package for Andhra, special status for Andhra still relevant?
See, special status was a thing of past and it has been discussed and time and again. It's a thing of past that we never have raised the topic at all. So if you want to raise and want to put paid in the things, it's up to you. And speculation is that it's a mere speculation by you people that we have been insisting from yesterday. We have been saying that we want 7 beds, we want home ministry, except Prime Minister post,
No.
you have told everything.
It's not. No. I'm sorry. Let me put this on record.
You in this-
Let me put this
you in
on
this
record.
only
And Vijay
government.
Kumar, you can't take out the entire. You can't vent out the media's angst on us because I'm very sure about what we have done. We have not
No.
reported that.
See,
We have, of
see,
course,
when we
demanded
have-
that the TDP has
Wait a minute.
demanded for births, but we have not
I
gone the
agree.
line that you have said.
No, it's not
Just
a
making it
demand.
very clear. Okay, I'll
See,
come back
one
to you.
thing
There
is-
are others waiting as well. Don't. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, see, the word demand is a very dicey one. See, when we have around 16 MPs, some 1 or 2, 3 ministers obviously will come to us.
Okay.
Obviously has to come to us. What is the question of being in demand for that?
All right.
See, the coalition
Okay,
between
I have to also
TDP
ask you
and
about the
BJP
caste census, but
is a
allow
pre-election
me. There are
coalition.
others as well. In the kindly allow me to come back to you, sir.
Please,
Let me come back
please.
to you. So you are so here you have. Let me just get in Advocate APS Khadial. Very interesting here. So, Mr. Khadial, you're seeing how the TDP is putting it across. That it's obvious we will have demands because we are we are in the government, but you already have issues that seem to be being raised by the allies, whether it be caste census or whether it be Agniveer or even the jostle for births. Jostle for births, well, is bound to happen in every coalition government. But how is the Congress really going to look at this?
First and foremost, the double-engine train of the Bharatiya Janata Party of the Non-Democratic Alliance, it crashed before reaching the station, and the reason behind the crash is the wagons they fell off. AIADMK left them, Santa Party left them, JJP left them, SED left them, SED Seyukt left them. That's one. And then the person who was driving the train, the other staff of the train, the conductor, all of them, they started clashing with each other. And I want to thank Mr. Nitin Gadkari, Mr. Rajnath Singh, Mr. Adityanath, Mr. Khattar, Mr. Shivraj Chauhan, Vasundhara Raje ji, and all these leaders who did not want Mr. Modi to be the PM candidate. And third is Mr. Modi, since the last 2 days, has not been able to sleep. Mr. Amit Shah has not been able to sleep. The reason behind that is earlier they used to say BJP hai, NDA never used to be uttered by them. It always used to be the Bharatiya Janata Party. But now that they are having to rely upon their allies, they are having to need the Lathi ka Sahara. They are using the word NDA now, the Non-Democratic Alliance. Thankfully, at least they've started respecting the allies. Back in the day, what used to happen was they used to impose their decisions on the allies. Now the allies say, we will impose our decisions upon you. But the question here is, the stalemate here is that one ally wants agricultural ministry. The other ally also wants agriculture ministry. Now you can't give it to both the allies. So what do you do? And then ally wants a speaker post, the other wants a significant ministry,
But
and then there's another ally
that's
who also
when,
wants...
I mean, playing the devil's advocate here at APS Khadial, I mean, I should be going to the BJP, but just something that everybody calls the BJP or the leaders of BJP, the Chanakyas of the BJP for that matter, isn't that where that skill comes into play?
Well, I think if that skill had come into play, they wouldn't have fallen into this situation. They would have had a clear-cut majority. They're not used to it. See, the BJP has a very dictatorial way of functioning. They feel like doing demonetization, note band karne hai, demonetization करती है. लोग किसानों को तंग करना है, farm laws ले आए. लोगों को तंग करना है, Gabbar Singh tax ले आए. They won't be able to do that now. The fact of the matter is, they are in a very, very grim situation, and they know it for a fact that if Mr. Nitish Kumar can change allegiances 6 times, he can do it for the 7th. And Mr. Naidu back in the day used to be an ally, but he parted ways because no special status was granted. And now Bihar also wants it, a special status, and AP also wants it. So will they be able to do that? Something that the BJP could not do in the last 10 years. Will they be able to do it? So they are in a very problematic situation. And you see, it's a very loosely stitched alliance, which is bound to collapse. And we'll see that happen very soon when the Bharatiya Janata Party has nowhere to go. And the people have conveyed it in one sentence. You cannot take us for granted. And the allies are also saying this. You cannot take us for granted.
Okay.
We'll tell
Advocate
you what to do.
APS Khadial, you've made your point. Allow me to go to the next panelist. S. Nageshkumar. Well, there is one fact in what Mr. Khadial has said, and that is, soon after 2019, you had the two oldest allies of the BJP leaving the alliance and going. But the situation is very different when you look at what it is today. It's very, very different situations. The numbers are very different, and government is all about the number game. But as this new government goes into functioning, a lot is being spoken about how the BJP has functioned over the past and how it will function over now. All that apart, it will have to do some solid rethinking of how to align the allies as well as themselves together. We saw that happen in Vajpayee's time. We're not very sure as of now whether this could happen under Prime Minister Modi.
I don't think that should be a big problem, because as far as the common demand of both Nitish Kumar and Chandrababu Naidu is special category status, which is a thing of the past, as the earlier speaker rightly pointed out. The government has made it clear in the parliament time and again that after the 14th Finance Commission has abolished the special category status, there is no question of giving that status. What the Telugu Desam government in Andhra would like to have is funds for building the new capital, which has been, set aside by the whole project has been set aside by Jagan Mohan Reddy, by his quite odd plan to have 3 capitals. So now they need money to build the capital, and then they need sort of, to promote industrialization of Andhra. During the previous regime, there has been a flight of capital from Andhra because of the demands from industrialists made by the ruling YCP government.
That's right.
So these are the...
You're right on that. I mean, the capital is a huge challenge. But Nageshkumar, if I can also ask you this, look at what's happened. It's just today, it's just 24 hours, 48 hours for that matter since the results are out. And you already have the allies of the BJP go ahead and raise some issues that can be very sensitive. For example, Agniveer, the scheme, the demand to relook into the Agniveer scheme. The demand for caste census. Now, interestingly, both the key allies, in fact, all 3 of them, if you look at LJP or even if you look at JDU, as well as if you look at Chandrababu Naidu, all 3 of them are in support of caste census as well.
See, I doubt how much insistence that Chandrababu Naidu will make on this caste census, because it is quite a sensitive issue in Andhra. The Kapus, who represent nearly 13% of the population in coastal Andhra and in Rayalaseema, they want to be declared as backward classes. If that is done, and which has been resisted by successive government to declare them as backward classes, because large sections of the Kapus are quite a prosperous lot, then that will create problem, because there will be demand by others also, even say Reddys and Kamas also, to declare them as backward classes. So caste census may not be a big issue. And even Agniveer, we have to make a distinction between North India and South India as far as Agniveer issue is concerned.
That's a very important point. I'm barely left with a minute. Dinakar Lanka, if I can just go across to Dinakar Lanka for the last response. Dinakar Lanka, you heard the panelist speak right now. He's saying about how there's a difference between the North and the South. Fair enough. Agniveer is actually seen very differently. The emotions that it gets together from the North vis-a-vis South are very different. But your allies from the North really already raking the heat on this issue.
Definitely, any kind of suggestion from alliance partner will be seriously considered. If there is any practical constraints exist, definitely we explain them, we convince them. That is very important. But one more thing, as far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned, as Nagesh Garu told, it is I upheld is whatever the comments he made pertaining to the capital, Polavaram, and industrialization is concerned. Already prior to the 2019 itself, 5 industrial cadre approved by the union government, which was not completed.
All right, sir, I'm afraid we are totally out of time.
Definitely, we will do it. And capital also. Honorable Prime Minister himself has given promise.
We will do it. That's what you're saying. That's interesting. Dinakar Lanka, allow me. We are totally out of time. Thank you very much for joining us. N. Vijay Kumar, thank you very much. Adv APS Khadial, thank you very much. S. Nageshkumar, thank you very much. This is not the last that we have heard on this. I'm sure this is just going to go on. It's going to be one of the challenges for the next government.